and another parcel, so you can just see tune out. So this is a Vauxhall Nova to kind of big block out as a CV conversion shaft. So this shaft is 31 centimeters. I have got a standard shaft here. 2 seconds. So this is a traditional Cavalier stroke Calibra Astra shaft, conventional the way that Vauxhall did them, slightly longer. This is actually the jack shaft or the equal length shaft, but generally the reason why you need these is because these will work in a Corsa, but the Nova wheelbase is slightly shorter, so you end up kind of an inch or two too long if you use these. This is where these comes in. They're solid. I said, yeah, pretty good. If you snap them, then you've got some problems. So the reason why this has arrived, I did have a set of shafts that came in the car when I bought it, but some chap was very impatient contacted me and asked me could he buy the drive shafts and my hubs. The plan was to sell the hubs anyway and the hub carriers, because they had conversion hubs, which they essentially what they do, they machine them to fit. I haven't got one here at the moment. They machine them to fit a Nova bearing, which what you end up doing is losing some material from outside of the kind of the hub, and what you end up doing with high power is shearing that. My brother's had one shear, which is not pleasant. He literally just shears away from the CV joint, away from the hub, and then effectively the wheel is held on only by the outer CV nut, which is not a good thing. So these allow big block Astra Calibra Cavalier CV joints, and I'll give you more of a chance to handle the power. So with that comes this. So this is the part number, if anyone is interested. This is the outer CV joint, one that does a lot of the work. As you can see, this is the CV joint, and then that kind of sits in there. So I wouldn't skimp on CV joints. You end up changing them. It's not a nice job. The grease is horrendous. Seems to stick to anything. I swear it jumps across the room just to make a mess. So these are the heavy duty, or they're dubbed as heavy duty. Again, there's a part number. They do give a 3-year warranty, but I'm not sure that warranty applies in my application, but nonetheless, good quality CV joint, which then comes with a decent rubber, good quality rubber boot, not some, again, Chinese plastic shite that as soon as you use it, it splits, and then you get CV grease everywhere, which again is not a very nice experience. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build this one end up. I am going to use the existing outer CV that's on the shaft that I've got. It's relatively, it's in good condition, doesn't I'll just re-grease it and use that. As I said, this for me is the one that does a lot of the work, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do this. So this effectively just pushes in, he says. So that is seems a bit loose, but that will be fine. As you push that in, that expands and then clamps around anyway. So I need to find some gloves. I'd always recommend gloves. These are not the ones that I usually use, but they will do. So let's cut this. Like so, which gives you a little orifice. You don't want too much. And then what I do is fill this. Like so. And then you want to lose the rest in this boot, which again can be very, very messy. But yeah, effectively you just squeeze this in. Again, this is horrendous stuff. So what you do now is you make them. Like so. So again, you can see that it's secured, and I just need to put the boot over the top. Push this up somewhat. And there we have it. There we go. You want to go right up to the nuts, all the way. I'm going to try and get him in. So if you can see that, that is in. You squeeze that tight. Again, same for this one, squeeze it tight. And there we have it. I just need to put the inner one out there. Piece of piss.